Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 23 of the Let's Play series. So in the last episode when we left you, there was kind of a border around this whole area here. And as you see, we were able to get all the glass finally put in. We had to smelt up pretty much completely out of glass. So I wanted to come down in here and show you. Guardians are kind of swimming around and killing stuff. This farm's doing okay. The last episode had some titles or in the title it said having doubts. This farm is way too big. Items do despawn, but it is working, so it was a fun little project. Anyway, let's see, what else? So I'm pretty burned out from, obviously this was a huge undertaking. A lot bigger than I thought it was going to be, so I think today I'm just going to kick back, relax, and kind of do some stuff around the base. We did put in some item frames for these different items here. I think I did that in the last episode. Just this way we could identify what was what. And you can see we've got, 9 and a bit stacks of ink sacks. Once again, I'll probably never use half of those, but we're farming it. Why not? Well, let's see. I've got a few things I've been walking through here a little bit. I've got some aesthetics that need to be done. These buildings out here are completely just bland stone brick. We started texturizing this a little bit, but we need to get this going. So I need to do something with these horses as well. I don't know what I want to do. Move them, and then we definitely want to get this hallway finished up. I did get some of this done. I think I did this on camera or showed it last video. I don't remember. I did this right after the end of the last episode somewhere. And we're trying to blend in the stone brick to the stone feeling. I've got this little tunnel done that goes up to the super smelter. You can see we transition into the stone and cobblestone. This is all dark in here, so I'm not really worried about too much detail. And then the torches here, we're going to have to find some kind of better lighting. I don't know, these kind of look okay. I'm not going to probably do much with the ceiling down here. Let's see. I am going to do this whole hallway. We put this door in here to get us back behind, just for maintenance and checking on these systems, making sure they got shulker boxes. Making sure that these loaders and unloaders and all that work. Oops. I've got another maintenance door here, and this is for the super smelter, for the shulker box unloader, repackager. Missing a shulker box. What the heck? Should be a shulker box right there. Oh, there it is. What do you... It didn't break it. Well, I'm glad it didn't go through there. It'd be stuck in a furnace right now. Alright, well, I wonder... Ugh. Every time you build something with redstone, it works for a little bit, and then you've always got to come and fix it. Thus, the doors for the maintenance, so we can come in here and make sure everything's working the proper way. So... Actually, I want to check this shulker box and make sure that it doesn't have any items in it, which it does not. Because that, of course, would have caused it not to break. Something would have got jammed up. I don't know. And then something I haven't shown that I done episode ago was I finished up the super smelter room, and I think it looks really nice. I put in the nether brick in, and we come to this furnace. Yeah, this furnace right here is the end of our auto super smelter, and then everything this way is a manual, just in case you got some things like this. I smelt some iron up. Did a cobblestone stone brick mixture, put some nether brick in. I'm probably going to put a door here so I can get back and forth. This thing works pretty good, but every now and then this minecart gets stuck up in there, like you saw. It just kind of wedges up in there. and then it doesn't want to fly off and re-smelt or continue smelting, so I've got to jump back here and just boost it. That happens once every few shulker boxes worth of smelting. So I've got this tunnel done. I've got the gap between the villagers done. Of course, we've done inside here a while ago, where the storage room actually is. And now we're just going to kind of play with lighting. Hopefully nothing will spawn. And we can keep the staircase dark. I know that mobs don't spawn on that, but I want to get all this cleaned up and maybe put a hatch so we can get in here. Definitely want to get these horses moved. Let's see. I'm thinking about, I don't even ride them though, but maybe we'll put them in here, because I don't know what we're going to use those rooms for. Let's see. I had an idea a while back though too, to put kind of like a barn inside right here. I don't know, below what it would be, or where the floor I was just walking on was. So I need to get, let's see. I don't know where to put these guys. I don't ride them, but I like them. So we've got a lot of work to do back here too. Nothing's done pretty much from the front room back this way. It's just all stone brick. I still got to fix up this side of the wall. Is not done. So anyway, I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to do some work in these different rooms, these various walls. Probably going to start on this one right in front of us here and then work our way backwards. And just kind of take it easy and see how much we can get done. So, like I said, building that squid farm, I'm kind of farmed out for a minute. Just do some aesthetics. And I don't know if I showed this. I'm gonna head down there here, but I did do a pretty big dig out down below where my farming area is. It was already pretty big. It was 50 by 100. It was 100 long, 50 wide. And I've dug out more. My original goal or plan was to get 100 by 100 down here. And that just gives us more than enough room to do tons of different farms. And I've got a big one in mind. Like I said, I can't remember if I showed this on video or not. But we dug this out. And I've got a plan that involves this right here. Anyway, we still got to close up the walls back here. There's some slime that are still spawning. We're going to have to do some slabbing in the little bit of cave that we dug into. These are material. I'm going to take the lapis. I don't need anything else. I had somebody helping me doing some digging. They were just basically collecting all the materials. So, yeah, I think it looks really, really nice down here. Wide open. Let's see. Slime farm still cooking away. I like this area. This is one of my favorites. Recent update, these guys despawn both of my villagers, so I've got to do some work with the villagers. Just a ton of little odds and ends. Looks like the wheat farmer's still moving right along. And yeah, we got some odds and ends that I want to get done. Take a chill pill from such a huge build. Stupid build. This little hallway here, probably not going to do anything with. That one's just a maintenance tunnel. There's no point. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. Night vision. Anyway, this is going to be my next focus, is going to be this hallway, getting these guys moved. So, let's see. Let me figure out what I'm going to do with these guys. Take these fence posts down, and I'll bring you guys back in just a moment. Alright. Well, I hummed and hard a little bit, and I just shoved them over in there. We got rid of all the fence posts. No big deal. Pretty simple stuff. let's see. We are going to do some counting. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that would be right here. I'm going to add a door in right here just to make it symmetrical. The one in the middle of the stairs I really don't care about. As far as symmetry, sorry. But I do want to be able to get over here because I've got a hopper right here that does collect odds and ends that get sucked into the system by accident, like sandstone and flint. So this way we can access that chest that we should have put a long time ago. And oops. Anyway, we're gonna do this hallway together. I'll kind of show you what I do as far as the block placement, which is just completely random. But let's see, slab, then full block. I'm gonna match these verbatim to the ceilings coming down with the spruce. So there's a slab there. Close the rest of this in. There's our slab, or our second slab. Yeah, I've had a couple of people that watch my Squid Farm video, buddies of mine, like, why'd you build that? It's big, you know. You're not going to use that much, and it all boils down to, I think I said it, I built it because why not? It's a fun little farm. I'm playing with a mob in the game that I haven't really played with, and now we're collecting some ink sacs. Depending on this series and how far this one ends up going, we might reclaim some items and make that farm just a wee bit smaller. So, let's see, right here? No. Let's put stairs. I don't have any, but no, I gotta count again. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, the stairs go here. Anyway, we have the beta for the Bedrock Edition, the new update that's going to be coming out. We have that beta available to us via the Insider Hub, and I've actually been playing on that a little bit too. Downloaded it, got everything going. I was actually going to start my video over there, but the game just crashes so much that I cannot get a decent recording to really talk about anything, at least not in this world when it's synced up in the beta. I mean, I was in the Nether, took a few steps, game crashed. I was in the overworld, drank a second potion, game crash. I was in the overworld, I tried to fly with my rockets, game crash. It's very, very buggy. And the other thing that's very worrying is when I uploaded this world to that edition, castle's gone. There's like one little part of where the super smelter is that was still loaded in, but the rest of it's gone. So it's very worrying. Hopefully they'll get that fixed. Obviously, also the redstone is pocket edition redstone, so half of my contraptions in this base would not work as well. Oop, we're going to have to go get that out of there. So I went on to their like bug tracker website to tell them all the different crashes I found, especially when loading in worlds. That was the #1 comment on there, was change the redstone back, so hopefully they'll heed the population's warnings, or not warnings, but not questions. God, Jesus, I'm babbling. Heed their concerns and go ahead and change it to make our lives a little simpler. So a comment I just made was about the longevity of this world. And the reason I made that comment is we can still play on the Xbox One edition. I'm not sure how it's going to work. I have a digital version, and I know that the digital version is going to be free for me to update to the Bedrock edition. But I don't know if it's going to negate the Xbox One edition, or am I still going to have that availability to play it as well? If so, we might not do the update and just continue playing on this world, especially if the castle won't load in. When I originally restarted 23 episodes ago on this world, there was no intentions of ending this series. I mean, we're talking this. I've got tons of plans that still want to go, or that I want to get done before I try to restart anything. So you can see the way I've been placing in the blocks is pretty random. I start with my detail blocks, such as the cracked and mossy stone, and then the polished andesite, and then I add in just a ton of stone brick all the way around it. So now we'll do this other side the same exact way. Yeah, I don't want to restart. I mean, start going through your world and realizing kind of the things you have set up, and I've got basic foundations and different things such as the villager breeder and ways to mend my stuff, mending. I have depth strider, all these basic enchantments that make the game a little smoother. I've got all my gear set up, shulker boxes, and if we look at the positive notes about going to the new Bedrock Edition, I mean, Infinite Worlds, Infinite End. The Roof of the Nether's opened up. Of course, it's on lockdown right now. They have barrier blocks in place to where you can't go up there and build farms, which makes things unfortunate. It'd be nice maybe if they had one more little update on the Xbox One edition where they remove the barrier blocks and they fix some of the bugs that we're having, and then, okay, we're not updating it no more. You guys can play, or whatever the case may be. So hopefully we'll see. I don't know. Like I said, I really, 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 really do not want to restart at all. I don't. A restart for me means, obviously having to collect everything again, going through all this again. And then I don't know what I would even build for a base. I think it was episode 4 before we finally came. We were just sleeping in the overworld, out under the stars, before we figured out what we really wanted to do for a base. And I have no ideas. So I have been mulling it around in my head a little bit, trying to come up with something, because eventually we're going to go to that edition. Obviously, this one's not going to be updated anymore, and I don't know what else. They have to keep this edition around or take the mini games to Pocket Edition and Windows 10 as well. That's one thing that we have that nobody else has. So people on the PlayStation are kind of griping because they're not getting the Better Together update, but I don't know. They might be the lucky ones. So, alright, let's find some spruce, maybe? Normally I go a dark oak for the ceiling, but the floor transitions into the ceiling. Yeah, sorry about the little rant and rave. We're just updates, man. Updates. Always changing things. I have been, as you noticed, I've been introducing nether brick back into the palette. I've said it before, it's my favorite block to build with, and I'm gonna bring it back in. It's very subtle in places behind the chests and stuff in here. And we're just gonna kind of throw it a little bit to break up the pattern in here. So, oops. Where's my axe? It's the second time I've done that while trying to close these doors. Alright. Alrighty. Real bad cut. I meant to walk back up and say we were going to get started on the texturizing around the castle like we've done in the front here. I noticed I was kind of rambling on, so I cut myself off. We did do a little thing here. I don't know if I like it. Just trying to close up this entryway. Then we did finally do this entryway and got the textures going with all the different stone variants or stone brick variants. And we've done quite a bit here as well. Some stairs in the wall, breaking up the pattern. We did the facade of the fronts and the sides here on both buildings. Went with the breakup of the with the stone stairs just because it's such a flat wall. We haven't done anything this way. I did finish up the wall here finally. So we've been at this for a couple of hours. Believe it or not, it takes quite a bit. You can get in a rhythm and get going, but it just it's taking a while. We still got the outsides to do of a lot of these different rooms here. Obviously, that one's going to be huge. Coming up out of the ground. I think from the outside, we stopped right here. We've got this wall to do and then head towards the back of the castle. So there's still a lot of work to do. I'm kind of burned out after the Squid Farm project and then the Charged Creeper Farm and then doing all the aesthetics around here. We're just going to fly around for a little bit, take a break. I've got some farming that I'm getting geared up for, getting kind of motivated. So we'll probably do that next episode. I think these turned out really cool. I really like the breakup of the stairs and the polished andesite. Really, just every now and then, kind of throws the texture just weird, especially with all the different lines in the stone brick. So we did hide some lighting behind these as well. It makes a cool lighting glitch in the nighttime. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe as always. We will see you next time.